Yeah, module
Okay,
3.
module 3. Okay, performing security assessment. So before we jump into the module 3, I just wanted to run through the yesterday's the module which we discussed about gathering intelligence, right, on threat actors and vectors. Okay, I hope I mean, you understood what is a threat, yeah, what is a vulnerability, what is called risk, yeah, and then where we gather all these techniques, okay, or sorry, where we gather the intelligence, okay, so that we protect our network, the data, the security, and all these things, right? We touch base on actors, threat actors, and threats and threat vectors, and there are multiple threat intelligence sources. Okay, we have been discussing, like I have shown you like the threat map, yeah, and vulnerability database as well. Okay, I hope you remember still. Okay, the CVE and all, these are all like nothing but vulnerability management database, so by which you come to know, okay, what is my threat, what is my so what are the threats that that can pose to me, what's my vulnerability, what is the security status of my network, okay, or my company network. So these are all many things that we discussed. Okay, and uh, I hope you remember we discussed about some example, okay, cases, the real time examples, like a Stuxnet, right, which is what an output of advanced persistent threat, right? How the two big countries, the intelligence of two big countries, they have breakthrough the another country's nuclear program. Yeah, it was like we discussed, like it was how well targeted, very much focused, and well organized and funded by the countries. Okay, um, and also we discuss about insider threats, yeah, so a pure insider, a person who is inside the company, okay, who is a legitimate user, sometime he uh, by using his permissions and privileges, he does the job. Okay, I mean, attacking the network, internal network. And sometime the insider associate, okay, it could be uh, not directly part of the company, but he or she is a third party vendor, okay, or a contractor. How sometime they uh, getting into attack. And insider affiliate, okay, the son or sorry, mother or father of a person who works for a company, how they do some credential scanning, or by using the security badge, they I mean, masquerading or impersonating an employee, and then such attacks can happen as well. Okay, and we also discussed about intentional and unintentional attacks, right? Because intentional attacks by hackers, hacktivists, script kiddies, it can be possible. But unintentional, it could be like misconfigurations, or maybe don't know what to do, okay, kind of thing. Okay, that is it's even it's attack because it disrupts the network. So it comes under the unintentional attacks. We have discussed about state actors, okay, nation states, government, and the critical infrastructure, and so on. um, Hackers, how many types of hackers that we have seen yesterday, Sajid? You still remember?
Was it three?
Yeah, yeah, what are they?
You had the, I think, the grey, yeah,
Okay,
the black hat, the white hat, and the grey hat.
mashallah. Okay, so let's keep the gray hat aside. So what's the difference between the black hat and the white hat?
So the black hat, he's been given, he has no authority. Like, he hasn't been given information and things like that.
Okay.
And the white hat, he's been given information and he's got some type of authority, kind of.
Yeah, mashallah, this is well said. And the black hat is always from the external. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's sitting there outside of the organization, and then he tries to attack and when it tries to get inside the network. But whereas the white hat, he just invited to the company because they know who he is. Okay, You got me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Very good. Mashallah. And we also, so what are the major sources that that people get attacked? Muhammad?
Email is one.
Fantastic.
Is the
Very good. Very good. Email and
like USB physical stuff.
yes. And then we discuss
Um,
about Starbucks. What is that?
sorry.
Starbucks coffee shop.
Oh, like over the internet.
Yeah, wireless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you should be very specific. Because
Sure.
whenever we go to the Starbucks, we don't connect through the wire, right? It's a wireless. So
Yeah.
we get internet through wireless. So it's called Wi-Fi. Okay, that is again,
Okay.
it's a big, it's a dangerous. Okay,
Mm.
fantastic, very good. You mentioned email, yeah, wireless, and yeah, social media, USB. Correct, fantastic. And what are the threat intelligence sources that we discussed yesterday? Dark web, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember if you go to the dark web, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you just assume or presume yourself as a hacker, and then sitting in the dark web, you can just collect informations. Okay, collect all the intelligence, right? It's possible. And we have discussed about OSINT, open source intelligence platform. Okay, where you go, you come to know the top 10 attacks. Correct, you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good. um, and again, I show you something, recorded future. You remember recorded future website, whereby you can go and get some intelligence. This is something proprietary intelligence. Okay, or we can call paid intelligence. Okay, so there are sources, or there are websites available for free, and there are some companies, they give you intelligence by paying. Okay, so there are many such companies. I just, when I browse through my LinkedIn, I have shown you company Netcraft, right? That's the first company we see. Hello, you with me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first company, right? That we have seen, Netcraft. You remember?
Yeah.
So this is one
Mhm.
of the company. This is one of the company. Again, they are selling intelligence. Okay, to their customers. Okay, this is a very big company and very good company as well. Okay, so they do the brand protection in the sense, okay, you have a brand, okay, you have registered a brand on your name, so that you make sure nobody else in the world can use the same brand name. Okay, so these people, the Netcraft company, they manage like a brand protection and everything. They do many services, so it's one of the big company. Okay, imagine, they just offer you 28,000, but it doesn't matter. Okay, but you'll be employed in one of the world's big company, the intelligence company. But over a time, like 3 months, after 6 months, inshallah, if develop yourself, if you are good enough in your work, obviously, you'll be get doubled after that. Okay, yeah, we discuss about this kind of proprietary intelligence. Okay, and what else? Yeah, we have seen some NIST, yeah, and the MITRE framework, like CVEs, CVSS, correct? Okay, yes, alhamdulillah. That's something. Okay, fantastic. Okay, let's jump into the um, number three. Okay, performing security assessments. Okay, this is security assessment is nothing but, you know you have a set of processes or tools, okay, by which you evaluate the attack surface. Okay, so yesterday we have seen what is mean by attack surface. Okay, okay, now today we are going to learn what are the processes and tools, okay, that can evaluate the attack surface. Okay, so with the knowledge of adversary tactics, what kind of capabilities they have, you can assess whether your company is safe or vulnerable, or what is the posture. Okay, so the output of any assessment, okay, is nothing but recommendations, okay, to deploy, or to implement, enhance, or probably in some occasions you need to do some reconfigurations. Okay, does that make sense, brothers? That's what the assessment
Yeah.
people do. Yeah, that's what the assessment people do. Okay, let's take an example. Okay, you got a gas, okay, gas system, right, and in a kitchen. So every year there is a assessment happens, correct? Okay, the technician comes, he assess the gas security, and then he gives you the detailed report. Just to what? So you want to know, is it vulnerable, or you guys will be safe? That's why this kind of assessment is going on, not just for gas, for you just name anything. Okay, so there is an assessment is nothing but to make sure how safe you are, okay, or how vulnerable you are. Okay, the same thing. And reconnaissance, okay, uh, it's nothing but mapping. Okay, so whenever you see there is the word reconnaissance, okay, it's a type of assessment, okay, which maps the potential attack surface. Okay, it's a kind of mapping, okay, by identifying the nodes and connections. Okay, so reconnaissance is nothing but, okay, yeah, it identifies the vulnerabilities and it will give you a kind of maps. Okay, yeah, this is the the vulnerability that you can be attacked. Okay, these are the map of these vulnerabilities. So it's a good, that's the first phase of any sort of assessment. Okay, and in what you do in assessment, you often need to run scans. Okay, yeah, it could be a command line scan, or it could be a GUI. Okay, so it's all about running tools. Okay, or running scripts. Okay, so you do what, you run softwares so that you make sure that your network is safe, or your application is safe, or probably the database that you have, which is business critical or safe. Okay, so the main thing is you should understand how the tools can be used. Okay, so let's say you have a BM. Okay, you have a BMW car, and the tire got punctured. So you're just to fix the tire, you just going with the screwdriver, the small screwdriver. Is that fine? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it doesn't make sense.
It didn't, right?
No.
So what you'll do, let's say you have a BMW, and then the car get punctured. So you look for what?
A new tire?
Sorry.
Mechanic? Like a new tire or something?
Yeah, mechanic, that's the secondary. The first thing, you are in the road, the middle of the road. Don't you try to fix the tire for yourself?
Oh, yeah, if I have a spare tire.
Yeah, probably you have a spare tire. Then what is the tool you need?
So like a spanner?
Spanner. Okay, is okay, the tire, it needs like a 18 number spanner. Will you, so you only got some 8 number, will it, you still able to do it?
No.
No, that's why. So you have to know which tool used under which circumstances. You got my point?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there are many tools available. Okay, so for testing, to test an application, you should know what sort of tools that you should use it. For network scanning, you should know what type of tools that you should run, what type of command you should get it. Okay, so these are the things, inshallah we will learn it, and obviously it is available in the lab. Okay, so that's why we highly recommend you to use the lab. Please do it. Okay, so I hope you have you know about these commands. Do you know ipconfig, ping, or?
Yeah, they came in the Comptia Plus labs. Yeah.
Yeah, so what they mean, what does ipconfig mean, what it can do?
The ask for the IP address.
Not for ask for, yeah, just to know your IP address, yes. And ping?
It's a IP address from another device. I can't 100% remember.
Yeah, So yeah, you're right. You're right. See, IP config is you are checking your IP configurations, your own IP address configurations. Okay, where ping is like you want to try, or sorry, you want to test. Okay, is that someone exist? Okay, by mentioning his IP address. Okay,
Mm.
and R is address resolution protocol. Okay, you want to know what are the connections that has been going through from your computer. Okay, so these are some few commands. Okay, let me check whether I can bring it here. You can see my command line.
No.
No.
No. Okay, so probably yeah, I should uh, stop sharing this and start sharing. Yeah. Okay, now you know, right? Now you see command line. Please acknowledge, brothers. You can see?
Yep, yep. You can see
Okay.
it, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to type this command, ip config. What I get?
All your details about your
Yeah.
IP.
Yeah, see, this is what I put, ip config. So I get my IP address. This is the IP address that has been assigned to my computer. And this is the subnet mask. And this is the gateway. Okay, we'll come to know all these things, what is subnet mask, what is gateway and all. Okay, I think these are this you must have done during your A plus, but still inshallah. Okay, I'm happy to teach you again in one of the classes inshallah. Okay, so this is like IP config, and the second command, ping, right? As I told you, ping is nothing but to test the connectivity. Okay, so I want to say I want to confirm that I can still able to connect to Google. So I said www.google.com, enter. See, I get a reply. I get a reply from, who is this? Google. See this? Okay, so
Yeah.
I get www dot, so maybe 888. This is an IP address. I still get the reply, meaning I can connect these guys. I can connect still with the google.com. If I say ping.facebook.com, enter, yeah, so I can still connect with the Facebook. So yeah, I'm connected to the internet. Okay, is that okay?
Yeah.
And then if I say ARP, so ARP, sorry, ARP minus N, yeah, ARP minus A is the command, ARP minus A. Okay, see this. So ARP is nothing but address resolution protocol. Okay, so by this I know where are my computers connected. So this is my IP address. See, this is my IP address. It's connected to this. Okay, this IP address. This IP address is nothing but my router, home router. Okay, and this IP address is nothing but my broadcast address. Okay, these are all something else. Okay, these are all not all IP addresses. Okay, something like so. You come to know what are the IP addresses that you are directly connected with. Okay, that's what ARP command. So these are tools as well. Okay, you can see you can claim these are like merely commands. They are commands, but it still help you to test some or know some kind of things. Okay, let me tell you. So ipconfig, you get this command, so you get the details of IP address, but if you want to get full details, go to ipconfig/all. You know this command? If you go this ipconfig/all, Yeah, here we go. See this? I have
Yeah.
typed this here, ipconfig.all. So what I have got, see, this is the previous one. This is the previous one. I only received this much. There is no name. There is nothing, everything very simple, plain. But after I put that ipconfig/all, I have got so many informations. See, the the host name of my computer, and IP routing is enabled or not, proxy enabled or not. These are very important. And my physical address, which is a MAC address, okay, and how I'm getting IP address through DHCP or manual. It is a DHCP. I mean direct dynamic IP addressing. Okay, and see this, my wireless adapter. Is it connected or not? It's disconnected. Another wireless adapter disconnected as well. Third one, wireless LAN adapter. Yeah, that's the one. That is where I have connected now. Okay. So what is the connection type? Home. Okay. My router, its name is home, and this is my router's IP address. Sorry, MAC address. Getting IP address. Yes. See this n number of details. Okay. Just by simply uh, giving the command IP config all. Where is it here? Yeah. Okay. So this is how sometime we need to make sure. Clear, brothers?
Yeah.
Yep, that's clear.
Okay, good. Okay. So, so by having these commands, we can do some processes of mapping out the attack surface. Okay. Um, Topology discovery. Okay. By using this IP config, we can use many the footprinting, and we know the host names. Okay. How many hosts are there? IP ranges, which is the IP addresses, and routes. The ARP, and there are other commands as well. Route, show route. It will show you the routes. Okay. So these are all the commands which again help us to do the network reconnaissance. Okay. So as I show you earlier, the IP config, it shows you the network interfaces and hardware media access control addresses, IP version 4.6 addresses, default gateway. So yeah, this is so whether you are running an DHCP or static, everything is clearly given by IP config command. Okay, is something. What is this? This is different than the previous one. What is this, brothers?
Yep.
Please,
Different.
someone
IP
read.
config.
Sorry?
IP config.
No, you're reading wrong.
Is IF different?
Yeah, this
Oh,
IF
sorry.
config. Yeah, this is IF config. Okay. Okay. So I show you on Windows machine, which you have to put IP config. But if you are using a Linux machine, then you have to use this command. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay, that's simple, is it? No problem, no worries. Okay. So you have to use IF config when you use Linux machine. Okay. We'll see everything. And then ping is, again, I show you how the ping works, right? So when you say ping to some IP address, you get the reply. Okay. If you don't get reply, that means that particular address, IP address, or the host is not live. Okay. Meaning it's not available to reach. Okay. That is why to check the reachability, you use the ping command. Okay. To know host name, IP addresses name, and other settings, you use IP config or IF config. Okay. So in fact, ping is the same in both Windows and Linux. Okay. ARP. Okay. I have show you ARP minus A command, which is again, okay, displays the local machine address protocol cache. Okay. This shows the MAC address of the interface associated with each IP address to the local host. Okay. And there are other command, route and trace route. Route and trace route, you can okay, simply I just forgot to mention you that route and yeah. Okay, see this now. Show route. Sorry, route. Okay. Uh, this is the show route is and the command should be on the switch side. Okay. Route print. Okay. See this? This is the route that my computer will be taking, okay, whenever it goes out. So what is the route? Network routes. It's like all the IP addresses, all the network, okay, will go through gateway 1.254, 192.168.1.254. This is the IP address, nothing but my routers. Okay. So route and router, you can relate it. Okay. So all my network, all my computer in my network wants to go to outside, it has to get the route through the gateway. Okay, is that clear? Okay, this is my
Yeah.
IP. Yeah, this is my IP address. So this way you get multiple routing tables. Okay, because I have only this is my computer. If you do the same thing in the computer which is running so many things, you will get to know many routes. Okay, if it's a switches or routers, you will get multiple routes on the table. Okay, and trace it. Yeah. So what I did, I am tracing the route. Okay, trace alt, trace it, and then if you put the IP address, meaning you want to trace this. Sorry, you want to trace all the routes that to reach this IP address. I told you this 8.8.8.8 is the Google's IP address. Okay, www.google.com is working on this IP address. Okay, so when you say tracer.8.8.8.8, that you want to reach, sorry, you want to know all the routes that has been determined to the determined to reach the Google. So this is how it goes. Okay, see, it's still checking out. Okay, so first thing, my computer, okay, 1.224, it from my computer to the router it goes. Okay, then second, from this router it takes 7 milliseconds to reach this 172.16.17.224. This is nothing but the BT, the BT IP address. And then from there, it is taking time to reach. Okay, for some time, yeah, see this? Yeah. So and then it is there was a one request timeout. Probably it must be a firewall. Okay, it is not giving the addresses. And then the fourth route, we have got this IP address 62.172.102.70. And then next route is like peer.redbus.uk core BTC. So this is like, again, it is still with the BT network. Okay, and again it's telehouse UK core. So it is going to the UK core networks. Okay, just for an example, I would say, like, if you wanted to know this IP address. Okay, I'll stop share and share screen. Okay. Okay, so yeah, uh, what is IP? Okay, okay, IP lookup. Okay, I go to this IP lookup, IP address lookup. Okay, this is another this thing tool. Yeah, this is again considered, it can be considered as a tool. I'm just pasting the IP address which I have get from the previous one. Okay, so I want to know who is having this IP address. I say IP lookup. Yeah, see this? So this IP address, this is what I know I have pasted to them. Okay, it says like, oh, this IP address from United Kingdom. Okay, it is in England, region London. Okay, yeah, see this ISP? Who is ISP?
Internet service provider.
Yeah, who is this?
BT.
Yeah, BT. See, so this is how you get some kind of details from an IP address. Okay, so where it is located? It is located in United Kingdom, England, London. Organization is the British Telecom. Okay, longitude, latitude, and so many things. Um, so yeah, this is, and again, the IP location .net you can consider as a tool, because it can give you multiple informations at the same time. Okay, so these are all very very important when you want to be a, like, a security expert. Okay, brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you can see my screen, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Which one?
It's white.
Okay, it's white. Okay. I still facing something with this share screen. Subhanallah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You got now? So the route and trace route. So
Yeah.
you these are some very powerful tool. Okay. Just by getting some IP address, you come to know the whole full history of the IP address, where it belongs to, who is the company using it. Okay. And so on. Okay. We'll learn more about this future. Yeah, this is how so tracer, trace route. Okay, these are all same. Okay, and path ping, which is in the Linux. Okay, in the Linux mode, you do the path ping. Okay, and there are something called IP scanners and nmap, which again I told you, it is one of the tool. Okay, you can use this nmap tool, which will completely scan your network. Okay, it can give you the all the IP addresses that exist in your network within within few seconds, within few minutes, I would say. Okay, from that information, you can still go and look for open ports. Okay, so that's what the nmap
Yeah.
does. Okay, we will see this nmap in detail, so in practical. Okay, that's why I'm just skipping service discovery. These are some things which you will do it in the lab. Okay, so nmap is one of the network reconnaissance tools. Okay, uh, device type. Okay, and again, like trace route and trace route ipconfig, these are some another two commands. Okay, netstat and nslookup. Okay, netstat is nothing but shows you the state of TCP UDP ports on the local machine. Okay, what are the ports that has been opened on your computer? You can know by using the netstat command. Okay, and nslookup, this is nothing but you can uh, query. Okay, query a record. Okay, simply if you give a username, sorry, if you give an IP address, it will query for you and get the domain name. Like, let's say if you get like uh, okay, let me show you again. You can see my screen, the command line. Hello?
No.
Oh,
Sorry, which one?
No, I can't see the.
okay. Wait a second. Okay, let me just stop and then uh, share it for you. That okay one. Okay, yeah. Okay, you can see the command prompt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
See now, let's start. Okay, I have established this let's start command. So it is giving me all the connections that my PC has currently. See, this is my PC address, IP address, right? On this port, okay, my PC established a connection with this IP address, with this IP address. And again, my PC, it's all my PC. It has like a four established connections, okay, with the different IP addresses. You got it now? So
Yeah.
will you able to tell me, who is this IP? This is, how can I know that, who is using this IP? How can I check? How can I check, who is this?
You can use
With the IP checker.
Yes,
yeah,
that's it. Yeah, absolutely. So IP lookup, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, IP lookup. And then if you go to IP lookup, put this IP address, then it will tell me, like, where it is, where my PC is connected. So see what I mean to say here, okay? These are all some tools, the user, a common user is not aware of it. Am I right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so why we are learning this? So being a security expert, you should know. Okay, let's say a person someone, you could complain, or he need your support. Okay, maybe he say my laptop becomes very slow. Okay, it became all of a sudden very slow. Okay, it's like crawling. Okay, so I can't, nothing is working. Can you please come and check? So these are the things that you can check. Okay, you can go to his laptop and then put this command netstat, because probably, okay, in the web browser, maybe he did not open anything, but in the background something is connected, okay, from his laptop to someone else, okay, which is the attacker's computer. So by giving this such commands, you come to know what are all established connections that the laptop has been done. Okay, so okay, you get the details. But how you gonna get the number? So yes, obviously, you will copy this IP address and put it in the IP lookup, and then you come to see this IP is belongs to China, this IP is belong to Korea, this is something which is to Russia. Okay, then you'll ask your friend, what do you have, dealing with China, Russia, IP addresses. Obviously, you're going to say, no, I'm not dealing with them anymore. Never I dealt. Okay. So they say, okay, so, okay, then do the investigation further. Okay. So you understand now what this netstat command is for? Is it clear, brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the command you will use it, to know what are all the established connections is exists, from your laptop. Okay. Control C. Okay. You can disconnect it. And what is the other command? Netstat, and you have to be very careful. Okay, what is the netstat, and other command is what?
IP config.
Oh, ns lookup, right?
Uh, yeah.
Okay, see. So yeah, ns lookup. I just put ns lookup. It directly went to my server, default server, which is BT, British Telecom Hub. Okay, which is they configured at my home. Okay, BT Hub dot home. This is the ns lookup command. I can give you like simply, okay, if you want to know www, give me an IP, give me a website name, please. Anyone? Sajid, any website?
Amazon.
Amazon.com. So what I get? I just said Amazon. Okay, Amazon.com. Okay, it is going through the BT server, and this is the IP address of the Amazon. These are all IP addresses as well. IP version 6. Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
So the all the IP addresses you get. So yeah, okay. By giving this IP address, you will get the name. See now, I'm just going to give the IP address, so it will give me a name. You got it? So I have just given the IP address. It gave me, it is server from the CloudFront. CloudFront is nothing but Amazon. Okay, see how it works. Okay, you give an IP address, it will give you a domain name and all other other details. If you give an IP address, it will give you a domain name. Clear, brothers?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so now inshallah I'm going to share you. Okay. Okay, yeah, so this must be interesting. Okay, you have to do this continuously, practice at home, on the lab, and everything, inshallah. Okay, there are some other reconnaissance tools as well. Okay, there are hundreds of tools. Okay, you can't be master everything, but you just select whichever is better suitable for your job or the situation that you are into. Okay, so there are hundreds of tools there, in security assessment, network reconnaissance, vulnerability scanning, penetration testing, and so on. Okay, so there are many such things available in the Kali. Do you guys know about Kali? Anyone heard about the name Kali?
Yeah,
Sajid?
isn't it an operating system?
It's an operating system. Yes, it is. It is an operating system. This operating system specifically used for vulnerability scanning. Okay, or some kind of ethical hacking, I would say. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So that's what the Kali and the parent operating system is all mean by. The harvester. Okay. This is nothing but a tool for gathering open source intelligence for a particular domain. Okay. So if you use this tool, this is nothing but tool means it's a software. Okay. If you use this software harvester, okay, you can gain knowledge, okay, or gather informations of a particular domain, okay, like amazon.com. Okay, you can gain all the informations where this server is, amazon.com is exist, what is their IP address, what's kind of server they are using. Okay, and so many things can be possible, okay, by using the harvester tool. Okay, and there is a something other tool called DNS enum. Okay, DNS enum means this is nothing but you get all sort of DNS queries. Okay, DNS is nothing but dynamic name server. Okay, do you know about DNS? What is DNS?
I'm not too sure.
You're not sure. You should be very very
Isn't
yeah, tell me, Mohammed.
isn't it like so you can kind of like it stands for domain name. I know
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
but so for websites and stuff.
yeah, you are right. So domain name, DNS is domain name service,
Oh
correct?
yeah, yeah.
What
Yeah.
it does, what it does basically. Okay, now let me tell you. Let me ask you one simple question. Mohammed and Sajid, you both knew each other or no?
No.
I know.
No. Okay, okay, inshallah. But you should know. Okay. Uh, okay, because we are in the same class. Okay, you should share your number. You should clarify the doubts. If you have anything questions, you can you should always discuss about it. Okay, so okay, so okay, I'll put the question the other way. Do you guys know Ustad Irfan?
Yeah.
Sajid, you know?
Yeah, through this course, yeah.
Through this course, you know him. Okay. Uh, so so when you just pick up your phone, mobile phone, how are you gonna call Ustad Irfan? You just start typing. I mean, start entering his number, or looking his name in the contact list. How are you gonna do it?
Oh, oh yeah. So you look up his name. So the DNS kind of does it. So it has the IP
Hmm.
behind it,
Hmm.
but it just gives it a name.
Ah, mashallah, you got it. Before I complete, so you got it. What it is? Sajid, you got it? Did you get
Yeah.
it? What do you mean? Yeah, this is nothing but the same thing. So we see every one of us, the mobile phone, the SIM card has a number. We are not going to call our mom, our dad, our brother, by the number every time. Okay, we save their number, okay, on their name. Correct. So everybody's number is get saved by their name. Okay, this is how the whole internet is working. Okay, so the moment you open your browser, www.google.com, the computers, okay, the millions and millions of computers, they don't understand what is google. No, they all work on the basis of IPs and numbers. Okay, IP is nothing but a numbers. Number is which is nothing but the zeros and ones, binaries. Okay, so they are only know the IP addresses, the number scheme. Okay, okay. So DNS is a service. Okay, the moment you type www.google.com and enter, okay, this is the service. It translates your request into IP addresses and then looks in the looking for the Google servers nearby. Is it clear? Is it
Yeah,
clear? Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay, so yes, alhamdulillah, that's very good. And so DNS enum is a tool where you get external DNS services details. Okay, that which can get you into much more informations, um, so that you try to you fix your strategy to attack a system. Okay, hack a system. Okay, that's what DNS enum. Okay, these are all there available in the labs. And there is something called scanless. Okay, this is like a port scanning. um, it's a tool where you can simply scan the ports of an IP address. This is something curl. Okay, curl is a command line. Okay, you have to go to the command line, and you get like data transfer performance using many protocols. Okay, like HTTP get, post, and put request. Okay, we will see this. Okay, and Nessus Nessus tenable Nessus. Okay, they call it. Yeah, it become both become one single company. Now even the Nessus, they have removed the name Nessus. The company is called Tenable. Okay, they are one of the primary company in the vulnerability scanning. They have a list of services in which, okay, the application or their software, their tool will be running in a whole network and giving you lots of informations. Okay, so imagine you have 100 users and 10 servers in your company. If you have a Nessus software, you just run it, and then you mention what sort of tools that you want to sorry, what sort of information you want, and it will run the whole company. It will give you the informations or reports, okay, based on at the end of the scanning. Okay, that is how the network Nessus Tenable works. Okay, this is a free product. You can still able to download. Okay, you should be able to download this, and then even in the lab it's available. Okay, so it's a free product. You can download, and then you can run your own computer. You can scan your own computer. At the end of the scan, it will give you a report. Okay, these are all ports open in your computer, and also it will give a recommendations. Okay, to close those ports. Okay, that's nothing but Nessus. Okay, very very powerful tool. Okay, so far these are all some minimum. The harvester is good. Okay, widely used. Kali, yeah, used. And at the end, nessus is very, very important. Tenable nessus, we call it. And then there are some couple of tools to capture the packets. Okay, and the TCP dumps. Okay, in which packet capture is nothing but the packet that goes from your laptop to anywhere. Okay, that leaves your laptop can be captured. Okay, by using a tool. Okay, I hope you must have heard a tool called Wireshark. Did anybody hear the tool Wireshark? Wireshark.
I think I've
No,
heard it.
I'm not sure that is.
Sure
Okay,
about it.
okay. It is nothing but a tool. Okay, it just help us to capture the packets. Okay, and we will see one by one. So why we see this? We do frame by frame analysis. Okay, by having this packet capture. Okay, it gives you like whichever the packet that has been left from your computer, you will be able to see it in the packet capture tool. Okay, we will see that as well, inshallah. Network reconnaissance, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. These are all little bit uh, this thing we will say no problem. Yeah, this is what I meant when it comes to packet analysis. This is all about the Wireshark. We will see it in the probably in the lab, inshallah. Yeah, this is how the Wireshark computer program looks like. So we'll see inshallah. Okay, so with this inshallah, I would like to end today's class, because I wanted to let you know uh, uh, the lab strategies inshallah bismillah ta'ala. Okay, uh,
Okay, Jazakallah.
barakallah. So let me show you the lab. Okay, share the lab. Yeah, share. Okay, okay, here we go. See this
Yeah,
network security assessment tools. Okay, when you launch this, yeah, see this. Okay, what we
I'm
say?
just gonna put it in chat.
You sorry?
Nothing. I was just gonna put it in chat.
You're gonna put something on chat?
No, just the name of it.
Name of it? Okay. No, no. This is from our lab.
From which? Yeah, from the lab. No, so I know what to do.
Yeah. Okay. What you do here? You go with this. The network security assessment tools
Yeah.
from the lab. You just go to the network assessment tools, and where you get this lab. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna do the packet capture, replay, reconnaissance, and exploitations. Okay. Whichever with that we have studied today. Okay. This you're gonna practice at home. Okay. Please, brothers. So you have now two tasks. Okay. So the yesterday's task, the threat intelligence, it's very, very simple. You could have done this within 20 minutes or 30 minutes of time. Okay, but this one, it's really going to take you like at least an hour. Okay, so I highly recommend, please don't miss this, because this really need an hour, because probably the previous one, it just needs some 20 to 30 minutes is enough. Okay, so okay, please don't utilize the time in a nice way, and then do this lab. Okay, inshallah. The other things are the same. See this is what we have covered yesterday, sorry, today. Tracert, okay, ns lookup. See, as you go, you know what it is means: ip config, if config, nmap, ping, hping, netstat, netcat. Okay, okay, this all will be so task one. So when you come here, yes, so host discovery using linux command. So step one, connect to the Kali device. See, here is the Kali. Connect here. Simply click. power on. It's getting power on. You can see my screen, right? Hello?
Yeah, yeah. I can see.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So power on the Kali. And once you power on the Kali, yeah, this is what the login credentials will show you. So you have to type the credentials, like username as a root, password is as this way, and then you get in. And once you get in, okay, right click, say open terminal, or you can click this one, which will open your terminal. And then you type ifconfig, you check, you get the IP addresses. Here it is. This is the IP address. Okay. And step 5, do the nmap. See this? Nmap. If you do the nmap, meaning you are going to network map. You want a network map of this IP address, this range of IP address. So it's gonna run this whole set of commands. Okay. At the end of the mapping, you will see all this, the results. Okay. So this way you go to next command. Step 6, you can dig practicelabs.com. Okay, in which you will get all these kind of informations. So this way only you're able to gather informations. Okay, you do IP scanners, ARP, curl, scanless. See, again what you will go this way. This case, the number 10. Okay, Windows 10 machines. Okay, Windows 10 machine, they want to ask you something. Run, go to the command prompt, and yeah, do the ARP -A. Okay, which will give us the ARP address resolution protocols. Okay, like as I show you, you will get from this machine. And then switch to Kali again. Okay, connect to Kali, and then with the username and password, and open a terminal, and yeah, DNS enum. Okay, you remember that this is the tool again. Yeah, so you do the DNS enum -enum practicelabs.com. So you get just observe what is the output that you get. Okay, and inshallah, if anything, tomorrow's inshallah, I'm not going to take any other subject or classes. Tomorrow we will be concentrating on this, the labs that what you are going to today, before you come to the class tomorrow. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay. So inshallah, there are 2 labs you should cover. The lab that we have seen yesterday, and the lab that which I have told you today. Okay, brothers?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And also, my battery is about to die, so I have
Okay,
to make sure
inshallah.
the.
Okay. Okay, we will conclude with this. Okay?
Okay. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Is there any questions? You can feel
Alaikum
free and post it in the WhatsApp group as well.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Jazakallah.
Okay, Jay. Barakallah feek.